Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're really getting into something critical for prime contractors.
Yeah, it's about verifying your subcontractor's CMMC status, cybersecurity maturity model certification.
Right, CMMC. It's all about making sure the whole supply chain, everyone handling FCI or CUI, meets the standard.
Exactly. And the interesting challenge, the hurdle really, is that primes can't directly see their subs CMMC data in SPRS.
Yes, PRS, the Supplier Performance Risk System, the government's system.
That's the one. But even with that limitation, the DFARS final rule, it actually lays out clear ways to verify.
Okay, let's unpack this then. If you can't just log into SQRS yourself, how do you manage that? How do you trust but verify, essentially?
That's the core question. It starts with making it a legal requirement for the sub.
So step one is flowing down the requirement, making it official.
Precisely. You absolutely have to incorporate the specific DFARS clause 2752.2047.021 right into the subcontract language.
Okay, so it's legally binding.
Yes. And you need to clearly state the CMMC level they need. Is it level 1 for FCI or level 2, maybe higher, for CUI?
Got it. Spell it out.
And crucially, mandate that they enter their CMMC assessment, whether it's self-assessment or certification, into SPRS.
Right, and keep it up to date.
Maintain that annual affirmation. It's much easier to get this right up front than fix it later.
Okay, so the sub puts it in SPRS, but I still can't see it directly. So step two must be actually getting the proof from them.
Exactly. Since you don't have direct access, the rule explicitly allows, actually expects, the subcontractor to provide you with proof.
And are there specific types of proof? Or is it a free-for-all?
Oh, very specific. The rule lists 3 acceptable forms. No guesswork needed, thankfully.
Good. What are they?
Okay, first, an official screenshot or maybe a printout from SPRS. It has to clearly show their current CMMC status.
All right, SPRS screenshot. Makes sense.
Second, if they have a level 2 or level 3 certification, they can give you a copy of their actual CMMC certificate.
And of official certificate. Okay.
And third, a written affirmation. This has to come from their official who's responsible for affirming their status in SPRS.
And what does that affirmation need to say?
It needs to detail their current CMMC level and list the associated UID numbers, the unique IDs for their assessed entities.
Okay, so screenshot, certificate, or written affirmation. Nothing else.
Stick to those 3. We've seen primes get into trouble accepting, just an email saying we're good. It has to be one of these.
Right. Documentation is clearly king here. Which brings us to step 3, I guess. Keeping track of all this.
Absolutely. This is where it gets really interesting because documentation is, it's your shield.
Your best friend, maybe, especially if there's an audit.
Definitely. You need to maintain a really comprehensive CMMC subcontractor compliance log. Think of it as your due diligence file for the supply chain.
Okay. A compliance log. What needs to be in it?
The essentials are the subcontractor's name, of course, the CMMC level you required for that specific contract, their UIDs.
The unique IDs again?
Yes, the date of their last SPRS affirmation or assessment, and critically, what type of evidence they gave you. Was it the screenshot, the certificate, or the affirmation?
And you need this for every single relevant sub.
Every single one handling FCI or CUI under that contract. A pro tip, use a digital system. Link the log entries directly to the scan proof. Makes audit prep way less painful.
Digital tracking. Smart. Now, documentation is one thing, but step 4 must involve timing, right? When do you need this proof?
Timing is everything. Get it wrong and you're out of compliance. There are 3 critical points.
Okay, lay them out for us.
First, and this is non-negotiable, before subcontract award, you must get and review their proof before that contract is signed.
Before anything flows, no FCI, no CUI, no contract signature until proof is in hand and verified.
Correct. Second, you need an annual renewal process. Compliance isn't a one-time check. Get updated proof or affirmation every year.
Keep it current. Makes sense. And the third?
Have a compliance lapse protocol. What do you do if their status expires or lapses?
Uh-oh. What do you do?
You must immediately stop flowing any FCI or CUI to them. Period. Until they provide valid, current proof that their status is restored.
Stop the flow. That can be disruptive, but necessary.
Very necessary. Trying to explain non-compliance during an audit because you didn't stop the flow is not a good place to be.
Okay, so summarizing this, practically speaking,
Sure.
No magic SPRS access for primes.
Nope. Accept that reality.
Use the contract language, the DFARS clause, to make it legally binding.
Absolutely. Your legal foundation.
Request one of those 3 specific forms of proof.
Screenshot, certificate, or affirmation.
Track it all meticulously in a log.
Your due diligence file.
And crucially, get that proof, review it, file it before award, check it annually, and have a plan if it lapses.
You've got it. That's the framework. Proper documentation and nailing the timing are your best defense.
So connecting this to the bigger picture.
Well, it really underscores a fundamental shift, doesn't it? Cybersecurity isn't just the prime's job anymore. Responsibility flows down the entire supply chain.
Your strength is tied to your subcontractor cybersecurity posture.
Exactly. Your reputation, your contract performance, it hinges on their compliance, too. Due diligence is now absolutely strategic.
So bringing this all together, what does this mean for you, our listener? It's clear. Proactive documented vigilance isn't optional anymore. It's baked into every single subcontract involving FCI or CUI.
That's the bottom line.
And that raises a really important question for you to think about. Beyond just checking the compliance box and avoiding penalties, how does building this kind of verifiable, transparent trust with your subcontractors actually strengthen your overall operational resilience? How does it maybe even give you a competitive edge? Something to consider.